Harriet, David, and Ricky. Here is Ozzie, who plays the part of Ozzie Nelson. And, of course, his lovely wife, Harriet, as Harriet Nelson. The older of the Nelson boys, David, appears as David Nelson. And his younger brother, Ricky, played by Ricky Nelson.
Mr. Nelson?
Hi, Mickey. You're not going home so soon, are you?
Just for a minute. I'll be right back. I forgot my geometry book.
Oh, because I got some ice cream here.
Great. Now I know I'll be right back.
Did you get plenty of ice cream?
Yeah, I got enough to feed an army. Sometimes I wonder if those kids eat home, too, or just over here.
Well, I'm glad you got enough. We're out of Cokes, too. They finished them all last night.
Those guys got the driveway all blocked up. Hey, you guys, would you move your cars? I can't get out.
I don't know how they get any studying done.
Mr. Nelson, would you mind moving your car, too, please?
Oh. Got some chocolate sundaes coming up in a minute, fellas.
Sounds great.
Say, where's the chocolate sauce?
Well, I thought you had some here.
No. Oh, well, they don't need any.
Oh, gee, it's much better with chocolate sauce. I'll go back to the store and get some. Boys, will you move your cars out of the driveway again? I can't get out.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
You bet.
That was real good, Mrs. Nelson.
Oh, thank you.
Can I help you with the dishes?
No, that's all right. I think I can manage.
I was hoping you'd say that.
That's what I figured.
Back to the old homework. Hey, you guys, take it easy on the noise, will you? I'm trying to study. What do you mean, noise? My brother just doesn't have any appreciation for good music.
Anything I can help you guys with?
Yeah, you sure can.
Hi, Mr. Nelson.
Just in time, Pop. Have you ever read Man Without a Country?
Oh, yeah. It seems to me I read this to you guys when you were little fellas. It's a story of an army lieutenant, isn't it? Let's see. What was his name again?
Nolan. Philip Nolan, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Lieutenant Philip Nolan.
Well, as long as you've read the book, Mr. Nelson, maybe you could answer a question for us.
Well, I'll try. What is it?
Well, we're supposed to put in our own words what the meaning of the story is.
If Mr. Nelson tells us, it won't be in our own words.
Well, put his own words in our own words. Would that be legal, Mr. Nelson?
Well, I guess so. After all, we're just discussing it. I might not even be right.
What would you say the story meant, Pop?
Well, I think the important point the story is trying to make is always think before you speak. You see, this Lieutenant Nolan made a rash statement in a moment of anger. He said he hoped he'd never hear his country's name mentioned again. And so the court took him at his word, and they sentenced him to be placed aboard a ship. And the members of the crew were instructed never to mention the name of the United States in Nolan's presence. They were also told that if they brought on board any newspapers or any magazines, that any reference to the United States was supposed to be deleted from them. So he lived out his days without ever hearing his country's name mentioned. That's why they called him the man without a country.
But that was just a story. It wasn't true, was it, Pop?
Oh, I think it might have some basis of fact. At least the moral is sound. Always think before you speak.
Well, thanks for everything, Mr. Nelson.
Oh, that's okay. Good night, fellas.
Good night, Mr. Nelson.
Good night, Mr. Nelson. Well, we don't have to hand this in till Monday. Why don't we discuss it here again tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm tired. See you tomorrow, Rick. Okay.
So long, Rick.
Yeah, so long, Rick.
Rick? Are all these kids coming back here again tomorrow night?
Yeah, I guess they like it over here.
Mr. Nelson, do you mind moving your car again? We can't get out.
How's your term paper doing, Dave?
Well, to tell you the truth, not very well, Pop. I could have told you that, Pop. He's been such a grouch lately.
Yeah, and it's been mostly your fault, too.
Is it my fault that you're a grouch?
No, that I can't get any work done on my term paper.
You know, I think Dave's got a point there, Rick.
He also has a jelly.
Hey, stop interrupting Pop.
Well, who's interrupting?
Well, the point is, this is David's home, too, you know. This gang of yours comes swarming all over the place every night and takes over the house like a plague of locusts.
You mean I can't bring my friends over here anymore?
Oh, no, I didn't say that, but do they have to come over here every night in the week?
Sure, I was just gonna ask you if we could have a party over here Saturday night.
Well, gee, Rick, can't you have it at somebody else's house? Why do they have to come over here all the time? Seems to me it'd be a little fair if you guys would take turns.
Say, speaking of taking turns, whose turn is it to clear off the table tonight? Just as I thought, my turn as usual.
Harriet, where did Rick say he and his friends were going to study tonight?
Oh, over at Tommy Hoffman's house, I think. Why, do you have something in mind?
Oh, nothing special. I just couldn't figure out whether to read or watch television or just lie around and enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
It is kind of nice to have it quiet for a change.
Did you hear anything?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I. Isn't it wonderful?
I know what you mean, Dave. You gonna study down the library or study here tonight?
No, I think I'll study in my room and take advantage of the fact that Rick and his noisemakers aren't here.
You know, Harriet, you have to hand it to Rick, though.
What do you mean?
He's pretty quick on the uptake. Just dropped one little hint and he went someplace else.
Well, at least he could have come home for dinner.
Yeah, well, I think it was darn nice of the Hoffmans to invite him over there.
Yes, it was.
Well, we might as well enjoy ourselves while we can. Come Saturday night, the kids will be swarming all over the place again.
Oh, that's right, Ricky's party.
Yeah. Hey, do we have any ice cream left from last night?
No, I'm afraid not.
Would you like some?
No, thank you.
Dave,
Yes, sir?
would you like some ice cream?
No, thank you.
Okay. I think I'll take a walk downtown and get some ice cream.
Okay. What are you doing, Dave?
Oh, I was so quiet in here I couldn't study.
Well, good evening, Mr. Nelson.
Good evening.
Don't tell me, let me guess. A quart of vanilla, a quart of pistachio nut, a pint of Tutti Frutti, one butterscotch ripple, and a can of chocolate syrup, right?
Ordinarily, you'd be right, but tonight I'll just have a quart of strawberry and a quart of vanilla.
Oh, no homework session tonight, huh?
No, the kids gave us the night off.
Oh, that's nice. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Mary, would you take care of this gentleman while I get Mr. Nelson's order?
May I help you, sir?
Yes, now let's see. A quart of vanilla, a quart of pistachio nut, a pint of Tutti Frutti, one butterscotch ripple, a pint of Rocky Road, and a can of chocolate syrup.
Pardon me, you're Mr. Hoffman, aren't you?
Well, yeah. How did you know?
I recognized your order. Also, I'll bet there are a bunch of high school kids over at your house doing their homework. I'm Ricky Nelson's father.
Well, glad to meet you.
Glad to know you. So, I'm sorry about the kids all landing over at your house tonight. I'm afraid I'm responsible for it.
Oh, nothing to be sorry about. I think it's wonderful. Frankly, I've been trying to lure them over for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's nothing like a bunch of kids to make a place come alive.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right at that.
I'm sure glad I put in that badminton court.
Oh, you have a badminton court?
Yes, we do. It's really getting a workout. That and my record player.
Oh, say, I hope Rick isn't blasting you out of the house with those rock and roll records of his.
Oh, no. The last time I saw him, he was swimming in the pool.
Isn't it a little cold for swimming this time of the year?
Oh, no. We have the pool heated.
Oh, what about their homework?
Oh, that's coming along fine. They were discussing The Man Without a Country. You know, the Army lieutenant who spoke hastily and lived to regret it.
Oh, yes, there's quite a moral to that story.
Yes, there is.
Here you go, gentlemen.
Oh, would you charge mine, please?
Certainly.
There you are, and keep the change.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You know, you've been lucky to have the kids over at your place all this time.
Oh, say if they're bothering you, just send them on back to our house.
Oh, don't be silly. It's a pleasure. They're a great bunch of kids.
Oh, yeah, they sure are.
They, can't understand why you ran them out.
Well, I didn't run them out. As a matter of fact, they're having a big party at our place Saturday night.
Oh, really? Well, say, I'd be glad to take them off your hands if you like.
Oh, no. We're glad to have them.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know.
Oh.
I'd better get going. It's a long walk.
Oh, are you walking too?
I couldn't get my car out of my driveway.
Oh, I'm familiar with that routine. Well, it's very nice to have met you, Mr. Hoffman.
Oh, thank you. Same to you, Mr. Nolan.
No, it's Nelson. Lieutenant Nolan. Nice. I think you're going the same way.
Yeah.
Hello, dear.
Hi. Where have you been? I was beginning to get worried about you.
Oh, well, gee, I'm sorry. The stores are open, so I decided to do a little shopping for Ricky's party Saturday night. I got some fine things here, too. The croquet set, a new record album, some games, and some athletic equipment.
And a quart of melted ice cream. What'd you get all this stuff for?
Well, we got to get something for the kids. After all, everybody else has a swimming pool.
What are you talking about?
Well, Harriet, if we expect the kids to come back here, we've got to get something to entertain them.
Last I heard, you were trying to get rid of them.
Oh, no, I wasn't trying to get rid of them. That was a misunderstanding.
Gee, what's all this stuff?
Oh, I brought it home, Rick. I got it for your party here Saturday night.
Oh, that's swell, Pop, but we decided to move the party over to Mickey Darby's house.
Darby's house? How come?
Well, the guys got to thinking about it, and we decided it wasn't fair to you and Mom to have all the parties over here.
But you're welcome to have your parties here.
Oh, that's all right, Pop. And don't worry about all this stuff. We'll just take it over to the Darby's with us Saturday night. I'll come down and get it later.
Oh. Oh, if you change your mind, you want to have the party over here Saturday night, you're welcome to.
Okay, thanks, Pop.
Well, come on, Philip. Let's have some ice cream before it melts away completely.
Hi, Pop.
Oh, hi, Dave. Going out someplace, son?
Yeah, I think I'll go over to the Darby's for a while. Sounds like the kids have a pretty good party going over there.
Yeah, well, of course, they've had some great parties over here, don't forget.
Yeah, they sure have. Must be a relief to have them take over somebody else's house for a change.
Oh, boy, you're not kidding.
Good night, Pop.
Good night, son. Have a good time.
Thanks. If you're going to stand there with the door open, Pop, you better put a coat on. You're liable to catch cold.
Oh, I'm not going to stay here.
Would you like to take advantage of our freedom and go someplace tonight?
I don't know. Don't you think this is a good way to enjoy it? Just staying home here, having the house all to ourselves?
It's okay with me. I got a lot of knitting to catch up on. What are you going to do?
I thought I'd read.
What have you got there?
Oh, The Man Without a Country.
Is that Ricky's?
No, I don't remember where we got this. You know, Harriet, maybe I'd better run down the store and buy some stuff for sandwiches.
What for? Are you expecting somebody?
Well, I just have kind of a hunch that Ricky and his gang are liable to come busting in here any minute.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, how can they possibly have any fun over at Darby's? He's such an old grouch.
He is not. He's always laughing. Got a smile on his face.
Well, see, that's just what I mean. Nobody can be that happy all the time. He's got to have his grouchy moments, and tonight's liable to be one of them.
Look, dear, if you wanted the kids to come over here, you shouldn't have said what you did to Ricky.
Well, I was just backing David up.
Well, why don't you take advantage of the nice, quiet evening and read your book?
Well, I'm going to. It's just that you misunderstand everything I try to say. The court reassembled. The prisoner, Philip Nelson. Ozzie Nolan. The prisoner, Philip Nolan, was brought in. Nelson, sir.
Mr. Nelson, sir, the board has found you guilty as charged. Have you anything to say? The court has decided that you sentenced yourself with your own words. You are never to hear any noise from our gang again. Take them away.
But fellas.
Hey, you fell asleep.
Fellas. Oh. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You were crumpling the pages. I didn't want you to ruin the book.
Oh. Say, I just remembered who I borrowed this from. It was Darby.
Oh, you mean old Grouchy?
I'd better return it to him before I forget who it belongs to.
Well, can't it wait until morning?
I might as well take it over to him now. He'll probably be glad to have me rescue him from the party. You know, those kids can get on your nerves after a while.
Well, wait a minute. Don't go without your coat.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Miss Nelson. Come on in.
Oh, I don't want to crash in on the party. I'll tell you why I came over. I was over at my house reading this book.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. We've been making too much noise, huh?
No.
Hey, hold it down, fellas. We're disturbing Mr. Nelson.
What do you mean we're disturbing Mr. Nelson?
Oh, hi. I was looking through my bookcase, and I found this book, and I suddenly remembered it's yours.
Mine?
Yes.
What is it?
The Man Without a Family. Man Without a Country.
It isn't mine.
Well, are you sure? I could have sworn I borrowed it from you.
Come on, Oz. Who you trying to kid? You're just looking for some excuse to come over here and crash the party.
Are you kidding? Why should I want to crash the party? These kids are over at our house every Saturday night. Look, if it's too much of an inconvenience for you to have them over here, just send them over to our house.
Oh, yes, Oz. It's a great inconvenience.
No, I mean it. Why don't you send them all over to our house? We're used to having them there.
Come on, Mr. Darby. We're all waiting for you.
Oh, pardon me, Oz. I promised these kids I'd play my banjo for them. Come on.
No. Come on in, Oz. Come on in.
Oh, hi, dear. I thought that might be Ricky.
Where is he, do you know?
The whole gang's over at the Randolphs doing their homework.
Well, they were at the Randolphs yesterday.
Oh, yes. Well, then I guess they must be at the Dunkels. Yes, that's right, because they're going to Botkins tomorrow night.
When is it going to be our turn again, did he say?
No, he didn't.
Well, one of these days, I imagine. Hi, boys. Oh.
Good morning. I was so sure. Oh, hi, dear. You're home early. I think you know all the girls at the Bridge Club.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hi, Ozzie.
Good afternoon, ladies. Well, have a nice time. Don't let me disturb you.
Well, my leave.
Oh, hi, Pop.
Hi, Rick. Ready for another big Saturday night?
I don't know how big it's going to be. We were supposed to have a party over at the Thompsons' house, but we ran into a little problem.
Oh, what happened?
Well, they're not going to be home. They've been invited out someplace.
Well, you could probably have it over at the Darbys.
They're not going to be home either.
Well, what about the Randolphs?
No, we tried them. They're going to a party, too. Seems like everybody's parents have been invited to a party tonight.
Gee, that's a strange coincidence.
Are you and Mom going to be home tonight?
Well, yes, as far as I know. Why, what'd you have in mind?
Well, I wonder... No, I guess not.
No, wait a second. You guess not what?
Oh, that's okay, Bob. We've imposed on you enough.
Well, no, look, Rick, I deserve another chance. It's just that I didn't think before I spoke.
What do you mean?
Well, never mind that now. How soon can the kids get over here?
How about right now?
Right now?
Yeah, they're all waiting out in the kitchen.
Why didn't you say so? Bring them in.
Oh, gee, thanks, Pop. It's all right, everybody. Come on in. Hi, Mr. Nelson.
Hi,
Mr. Nelson.
Hi there.
Hi, Mr. Nelson. Hi. Come on in. Hey, that's a good record. Put it on again.
buddy.
Anybody interested in refreshments?
Yeah, me.
Don't crowd, boys. There's plenty for everybody.
There's peanut butter and jelly over there, and this ham and cheese over here. Reach it?
Oh, hi there, Darb.
Hi, Ozzie.
What brings you over here?
Well, I was just going through my bookcase, and I came across this book. I think it's yours, so I just thought I'd return it.
This doesn't belong to me.
Oh, it doesn't? Well, it doesn't really matter anyhow. As long as I'm here, though, I might just as well stay, huh?
You old fakey. You knew there was a kid's party going on here. You just wanted to crash it. Wait a minute. Well, Ricky said you weren't going to be home tonight, that you and Sally were invited someplace.
Yeah, that's right. We were. Harriet invited us over here, along with the Thompsons and the Hoffmans and the Randolphs and just about everybody else in the neighborhood. Come on.
Nice to see you. Well, good. Fine. Hi. It's nice to see you. Come on in. Hi.
Hello, Marielle. Give me a call, girl. What would you do?
I'll take those, Sally. Did you know about this, Dorothy?
Sure, we all did.
Oh, gosh, what a wonderful surprise.
Well, I figured Lieutenant Nelson had been banished long enough, and if all the other parents were invited out, the kids would just have to come over here. Do you mind?
Oh, are you kidding? Look, if I ever complain about the kids again, hit me over the head with a rock and roll record, will you?
Nelson, would you dance with me?
Oh, gee, I'd love to. I'm not very good at this.
That's all.